My husband, Dave, there in the back, and I started a Gilbert Outreach, the national organization for the reform of marijuana laws. They're looking at us now. Be careful. Put your balls down. Put your balls down. Balls up, whatever you think. It's an American day for freedom. Yeah, so we're telling the truth in Gilbert down there. So if you know someone in the Southeast Valley, come on down. It's the same thing. We're just bringing the truth to Gilbert, and we're working on next month. We're going to be writing to our town council to ask them what they think about a city ticket in the town of Gilbert. Get some opinions. So we also encourage others to enjoy doing the same in your own community. If you like NORML, you love the national org. Think about it. Think about starting a chapter, because, you know, look, we did here, we've got people here, as long as we're all on the same page.
Here they come again.
And we're all doing the same good work. They're coming back. Bowls up. Whoop, bowls up. Bowls up. Happy 420. Happy 420. A little late, about 3 hours late. But consider, you know, telling the truth to the people in your own community, because we're having a good time doing that in ours. I'd like to also introduce, we're without, unfortunately, Butch Williams tonight, but we have Rain Baker sitting next to me. She is the political arm of Phoenix NORML, also the founder at Camp 420. Most of you probably have heard of Camp 420. It's Rain Baker. There she is. And we've also got Lori, our patient advocate, over here. So if you patients need anything, we got Lori Justice in the house over here. And down at the end, we've got Rick Villalobos. He is with us. He's our treasurer, and also over at NORML, Arizona. Thank you, Rick. Eric Johnson is our Cannabis News and Politics man. He'll be doing a little bit. You got news today? Got news tonight? Okay, we're going to be doing that in a little while. And also with the Healing Phoenix. We like the Healing Phoenix, so thanks. Sorry, Eric. Yeah. I'm proud of you. So anyway, yeah, so what's up tonight, Phoenix NORML? You got something? We got Rain Baker with a little something to say. July 4th Action Alert update.
Yes.
Yeah, give it up for Rain Baker, everyone.
All right. So, along with the fireworks, anyway, I was in touch with Students for Sensible Drug Policy, and they were talking about doing an action for today. And before I realized our meeting fell on this day, I was planning to, you know, Lori and I have been talking about doing something for 4th of July. Why didn't we realize it was our meeting day? I don't know. But anyway, so I got some literature. Apparently, some of our state legislators have voted against Congressman David Schweiker voted to continue arresting seriously ill cancer patients who use medical marijuana recommended by their doctors. So there were several people. Ed Pastor, who's in this area. Dan Quell. Ben Quell. Yeah. Anyway, his dad was Ben Quell. Anyway, I'm going to pass some of these out, and like if you know that you maybe you voted for one of these clowns in the past, maybe you're in their district and can reach out to them and ask them what's going on and tell them your opinion. That's what it's all about, is us getting out there and taking action as an individual, you know, to say, you know, stop the nonsense, you know, stop arresting patients, stop attacking the state-sponsored programs. That's what's going on nationwide, really, is these programs, medical marijuana programs, are under attack by the federal government. And this is just an indication that they don't plan to stop, you know. They're just saying, you know, we're not going to respect it, you know. So this is something that we can do as individuals. Find out who your legislators are, find out who's running for office, and take action.
Get a rope.
And get their phone numbers and call and take action.
So. And when have you known your legislature to do anything else?
Well, you know, that's the thing. We're beating at them. We're beating at them. It seems like it's a dead horse, but the tide is changing. The country is changing. And these politicians can't keep holding the same reefer madness policies. You know, we've got like, what, 51% of the population with the recent Gallup poll saying that they believe in full-on legalization. So eventually these idiots are going to get a clue that their voting public is saying no more. You know? And if we keep once they get phone calls and letters keep coming in, it's like, wow, more and more people. You know, that's when they change. They realize that they're not going to get reelected. I am in a ton of, oh gosh, Obama, I don't know what to do with him, you know? I mean, I voted for the guy. He just, for me, it was bailing out the banks. You know, I know everybody kind of agreed that the professionals said it was the right thing to do, but that was my turning point. And then his whole disdain for respecting what he said he was going to do with marijuana. So that's another story. You know, if I don't know how you feel about our presidential perspectives of our candidates, but I think we've got some sad.
Should be a woman.
Okay.
Pro-marijuana candidates.
Yeah. Yeah, we do need to support pro-marijuana candidates. There is Gary Johnson is a libertarian that's running, and he's running on a platform of legalizing marijuana as well as other libertarian type values. So it's a hard call. You know, you want your vote to count. Does it count?
Not really.
Does it count? Has it counted? Do you feel it's counted? I mean, it's pretty frustrating sometimes, you know. I don't want to discourage people, but it is very discouraging. So with that, I just have to say, you just got to keep plugging at it. You just got to keep staying with it, you know. And if we are a force that's given up, that we aren't going to take action, we don't make the phone calls, we don't write the letters, guess what? We're not going to be respected. It's like, well, they want to free the weed, but they don't even vote. They don't even, they don't do anything. So that's where we are, you know. What do we do?
What do we do?
Yes.
Okay, there should be at least 6 female candidates running for president each time, hashing it out in front of the people, and pick the best candidate.
He's right there. Remember, England's got a queen, and they're just as fucked.
Thanks, Rod. Look in history.
You know, one thing, that's a good one, Rod. I like that. Thank you. Thanks, Rod. I appreciate
Throughout
that.
history, there's been like 7 or 8 outstanding female rulers who did great social work.
Well, hopefully somebody will cross that barrier.
The leaders
someday.
of the Dolphins are females.
That's right. But for now, you know what we can do? There is one thing we can do, Rob. We can tell the truth to the people. And like Rain said, maybe you can't get to the candidates, but you can get to the people. And that's why we're going to our town council in Gilbert, because we feel that the people that you can get to, that you can talk to, they know the truth. They know it in their heart. So if you can tell the truth and make them understand that they're lying when they go against marijuana, because they're voting against health. They're going against the people in general, the general health and peace in general. So if we can get to not the legislature as much, you can get there with letters that you can hold in your hand, are more effective than the ones on the internet. But if you show up, dress nicely to, you know, your actual town council, it's a better move. I know, Rod, I know you're frustrated. But the biggest thing you can do is tell the truth to the people, your friends, your family, and make sure that people hold their legislature accountable for lying.
The 2 of you should be running for president, and the news would come and interview you because you are.
Ray and Kathy for president.
Your
Thanks,
statement
guys.
to the news people will be whether it's carried or not carried.
Thank you, Rod. And it is frustrating. It's a frustrating fight. We've been fighting.
I'm a dolphin.
Since that's right. You leave. Yeah. In fact, thank you, Rod. I appreciate your input. Always. But the fact is, it's a frustrating fight, this marijuana prohibition, you know, fighting prohibition, because we know that it's nothing but a lie. Right now, it's just owned by the pharmaceutical companies. You know, it was the DEA up until the early 60s, and now it's just the pharmaceutical companies we need to get past. And how do we do that? We reason with people, especially you women out there. You women, he brought up women. I got a little website called Women for Marijuana here in Phoenix March there. And it reaches out to women specifically because you guys are the mothers, you are the caretakers, you give medicine, you give food. You need to give advice. Give advice. We, women, need to give advice to our family because we have a lot of power in that, and that's talking to the people. The more people know the truth, the more we can get to the legislature because they want to be voted back in. So So tell the truth to the people. And speaking of telling the truth, we asked all of you guys at our East Valley meeting, at our this meeting last month, and at our Gilbert meeting, what you wanted us to do as Phoenix NORML, so we could actually organize a plan to work for you guys, because that's what we're here for. We want to work for marijuana reform, and we wanted to know what you guys think